Hi, so I'm back now for the cutting, and I'm just making sure that the hair is really nice and flush against the neck for the bob. So I removed all the tangles, and now I'm back to using my regular comb right here, and I'm just palming my shears. Let's just clip this one out of the way right here. Okay. And so for the A-line, what you can do is you could twist it like this for the guide, and I want the guide to be right here, and so we got the perfect guide right here for the A-line. See that? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just bring down the hair section by section. So I'm taking small sections to make sure that my work is accurate. And let's see. Make sure that we're gonna dampen it. Okay, so I see my guide right here. And you see how I'm holding my fingers? And very important, you don't cut past the second knuckle. And you just... Okay. We do the exact same thing for this side. Making sure that we don't leave any hair behind. Then we do the same thing. Not cutting past the second knuckle. I see some excess right here. And let's cross-check it. Okay. So we got a good perimeter going on for this A-line. So I'm just going to keep working my way up. Always start at the bottom and work your way up. And I've been doing hair for 11 years, and let me just adjust the camera. So even with me doing hair for 11 years, I still like to section the hair, because if you don't section, there's a good chance that you'll lose your line and that the haircut may end up uneven. So always keep the 4-section pattern. So we're just dampening it. You have to make sure that the hair is either all wet or all dry to get an even cut. And for the guideline, it's always small enough to see, large enough to see, yet small enough to adjust. So you see that I'm holding the fingers at a diagonal, at a 45-degree angle like this. And I see my guide. Next section. Okay, see my guide right there. And see my guide right there. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Perfect. Next section. And I'm not going to go back and texturize it because I really want the bulky look. Because her hair has been bleached and highlighted. I want to, you know how blonde hair could look very sparse. And I want to make it look as full as possible. So I see my guide right here. Large enough to see, small enough to adjust. And you have to be consistent with the angling. See how I'm just angling it like this? And not losing my guideline. See my guideline right there. And let's see. Just checking. Okay. Okay, I see my guide right there. Just a little scraggly right there. Okay. And okay. Taking a small section of hair. Okay. So we have our guide right there, and very important that you don't cut past the second knuckle. And there. Same thing for this side right here. See that? There's something so chic and elegant with an A-line bob, especially on blondes. And especially with all the bleaching and the highlighting, you know, sometimes it's good to like shorten the hair. And you could see, let's see, oh yeah, I missed a little one right there. And she's shaping up to be really, really nice. So let me show you. So you see how she goes from short to long. And I did minimal elevation, so there is just very subtle layering right here. So we're just going to keep doing that. And the front's going to be really nice and long. So let's take the other section of hair. Once again, for your guideline, large enough to see, small enough to adjust. Okay. So, see my guide right there. Okay, so I see my guide right there. And you see how I'm holding my fingers like this? And perfect. Okay. So this one is not going to be an asymmetrical A-line like my other dolly. She's going to be a standard A-line. But I am going to put like a side bang on her. So once again. And I'd rather take 30 minutes to do a haircut as long as it's nice and even and it's evenly sectioned and precise. You know, I believe in quality. So let's see. Okay, so another trick. So I palm my shears like this, making sure that the hair is flush against the, and there's my guide right there. Snip. And I see my guide right there. Yeah, her hair is improving in texture. Removing all those split ends is really like, they always say what's lost in length is gained in quality. And let's see. Oh yeah, I see my guide right there. See. And then we could always do like the pinch partings like this once we establish the perimeter of the haircut. So now I still want to section it. I still want to be precise. And yeah. There. See my guide. And we could bring this whole section of hair down. Let's see. Okay. See my guide right there. And I see my guide right here. Just following the shape of the A right there. Don't cut past the second knuckle. See my guide right here. And yeah, I see my guide. Okay. Let's cross check it. Yeah, she's even. And we could always go back and do the little pinch partings to give it a little more softness and a little bit more movement, because you could see that it's very it's very stacked right now. And so now, to make the long hair blend with the short hair, we continue the diagonal back theme for the A line, so that'll preserve the length. So we just on blonde hair you could always use the wide tooth comb like this, and you can see how much more pliable the hair is. And okay, so I see my guide right here. And do you see how it goes from short to long? Same thing right here. Okay, I see my guide right there. Okay. See my guide right there? Bringing all the hair back to make sure that it's nice and long in the front. And okay, and I see my guide. So the guideline is going to get longer as you go forward. So that's totally normal. And we've already established one side of the A-line, and you can see, you see how she's relatively short in the back, and then she just goes long. You see that? So I'm going to do the same thing for this side. Okay. We could detail it once we get the shape. Okay. Let's see. Oh, she's having a Meryl Streep moment. Isn't that funny? Okay. So some people like a more extreme one, and then they just, but I want precision. So I'm going to continue taking little sections diagonally back like so. And I see my guideline right here. Very important, don't cut past the second knuckle. Taking another thin section of hair. See my hair right here. And okay. Right there. Oh yeah, I see my guide right there. Okay, so in just 20 minutes we were able, let's cross check it and see if she's even. And yeah, she's even. And you could see that she's going from short to long, which is great. And let's see. I don't know if I should do the bangs or not. No, I'll just leave it alone. I'm not going to put bangs because I really like the overall shape. And let's see. And we're just going to do some pinch partings right here and just see. I'm just removing just barely anything just to give it a little more movement. I see it right there. I just want the ends to curl underneath. So I'm just gonna okay, and you could see that you could see more definition. And let's see. Just I'm just removing the excess corners for the front and the back to blend. That's all. Okay. Okay, she's looking symmetrical. And let's see. And we got a nice A-line bob going on, see? Stay tuned. I got to blow dry and flat iron her, and I'll be back with the finished result.